light, healthy Caesar salad. And no, don't turn it off. I know, healthy. Healthy is a swear word in COVID. But this is actually really good Caesar's dressing. And spare the anchovies, spare the Tabasco. Raw eggs in Caesar dressing? You're kidding me, right? It's all so easy, and it's right here in this recipe that was given to me by our good friend, Kathy Clark, who is on one of our latest videos. Now, there are quite a few steps to making Caesar salad. Homemade croutons are essential, and this loaf of stale sourdough bread I've got right here is gonna work perfectly, so that's what you're gonna need. First, I'm gonna show you guys how to make the croutons. Then I'm gonna show you guys how to make the dressing. And then we're gonna put it all together. This bread was super crusty, and really, I asked my mom here behind the camera to help me cut it because it was super crusty. So guys, I'm just gonna say right now, if you are having trouble cutting this really crusty bread, just ask your parents or an adult to help you with it. It's totally fine. I've cut myself making croutons, and it's really not worth it if you're not willing to accept help on this. So now you don't want your croutons too big. You want them just about this size, little diced cubes, and you're gonna want your little cubes. You're gonna want some virgin olive oil, a lot less than this. We're just using this little container, and a spice mix of your choice. We're using a garlic bread mix, which has, I believe, garlic and onion powder, some bell pepper, carrots, pepper, and some herbs of your choice. So now cut all of your bread up and then mix it in the bowl with your olive oil and your herbs. Now I'm putting the diced croutons into a large bowl. Particular measurement for olive oil, you just want to make sure it covers your croutons nicely. So you just want to dribble it a little bit like you dribble some chocolate syrup over a ice cream sundae. Oh, did I say dribble? I meant drizzle. Now I'm slowly drizzling my spice mixture over my croutons. And then gently stir them with a wooden spoon or a spatula or a utensil of your choice. Now you want to put your croutons onto a parchment-lined baking sheet and put them out in one layer, an even layer. Doop-de-doo, doop-de-doo, la 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 la, doop-de-doo, 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 doop-de-doo. So what you want to do ahead of time is preheat your oven to 380. Mine isn't fully there yet, but it'll do. Now put it on your lower rack, and you want to cook that for round about 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, chunk your croutons because you don't want them to burn. While we wait for our croutons, let's start on our dressing. We're doing a double quantity of this recipe because it's so good. So now, here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need garlic, Parmesan. We're using a very special Parmesan called Parmigiano Reggiano. We need salt and pepper. You're gonna need horseradish. You're gonna need mustard. You're gonna need Worcestershire sauce. You're gonna need lemon juice. You're gonna need Greek yogurt. And you're gonna need mayonnaise. So now you want to whisk the garlic. Got 4 nice plump cloves of garlic. Obviously, you mince the garlic before you put it in though. Now you want to add lemon juice, horseradish, mustard, and Worcestershire sauce right here. Quantity, I'm putting in 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Now, the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of horseradish. We're doing a double quantity, so we're putting in 2. This is called extra hot horseradish. I don't know what that is, but let's give it a try. I'll say I love horseradish. It's such a handy ingredient. It has such a wide range. It has a range in Caesars. It has a range in some shrimp cocktails. It's a great ingredient. Now, in double quantity, you want 1 teaspoon of fresh Dijon mustard. Now, you want in double quantity, half of a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Now, we've turned off the oven, but we're keeping them in the hot oven to make them crunchier. Now, you want to whisk this wet mixture together. Look at this. It turns like a sandy color. That horseradish and that mustard gives that tangy smell that makes your eyes water. Now we're adding in a half cup of low-fat mayonnaise. Now we're putting in half a cup of mayonnaise. Now you may be wondering why my cheeks are so pink. I was just out tobogganing, and it is freezing, or at least that's what my mom says, when you're going boom, 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 whoop, whoop, on a sled for about an hour and a half. You don't feel very freezing. You actually feel really hot. And I mean, some kids, they go home after tobogganing, they have a hot chocolate. I have a cup of cold apple cider. We've digressed. Now here's what's next. We're putting in 4 tablespoons of plain yogurt. And I asked my Amazon Alexa to give me a Caesar salad joke. And she says, "Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't have any jokes on this topic." So if any of you guys have a Caesar salad joke that isn't rude, send it right in the comments below. Now, if you really like yogurt, like me, you can eat it. Now for the real deal. Half cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Woo! Now, you want to whisk that, and it'll turn into a Caesar right in front of your eyes. I've got this salt and pepper mixture, but you can just put in your own salt and pepper. Now I'm going to taste the Caesar. Woo! Wow, they weren't kidding when they said extra hot horseradish. Always adding a bit of parm. Parm's great. Wahaha. And it transforms. I mean, just a second ago, this was a blob of mindless ingredients. And now look, it looks just like Caesar salad, doesn't it? Just FYI, this is Caesar salad dressing, not Caesar salad. We've made our croutons, we've made our dressing, and now, after we thoroughly wash, that's important, our romaine, I'm breaking it up into small pieces, and you might notice what I'm doing. I'm taking a few sprigs, I'm holding it like this, and I'm twisting it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It works much better than cutting it or tearing it. It's much more handy and it's faster. Got our romaine in our bowl. We've got our croutons out of the oven. We've got some grated Parmesan cheese on the side. You want to ladle in a very generous portion of dressing. And another one. Now, generous amount of croutons. Though not all of them. Now, you want to mix this together. I once watched a video, a Tom and Jerry CD when I was little where this bulldog tossed a salad and Tom the cat was in the salad. And you'd go whoop. And to this day, I don't know why, I still, whenever I make salad and I toss it, I think of that bulldog tossing Tom the cat into the air. Now, to eat. Now, to eat. Now, parents, this is a message for you. I am like almost every single other kid on the planet. I do not like salad is a big understatement. I do not like salad. But this, in the summer, when my mom woke up in the morning and said, oh, we're gonna make this salad, it would be my favorite part of the meal. Unless it was burgers. I love burgers. So parents, if you want a good way to make your kids have salad, really, this is a great salad. Now, to actually eat. My goodness, that is phenomenal Caesar salad. Those crunchy croutons with that good spice mix. That perfect crunchy romaine with this perfect dressing. Oh, the dressing is amazing. Parents, if you want to make your kids eat salad, make them make it. This is Chef Daniel, literally eating salad. And remember, if I can do it, you can do it.